Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to talk about the review of the Transformers movie that I just saw again for the second time. Stay tuned. Yo, I had to do an opening. I don't have openings to my shit. So, just want to holler at y'all real quick. Hope everybody's having a good Saturday. Man, let me tell you, last week I was worked to, not really to death, but damn, I woke up this morning and I remember like telling Siri, like, my mindset was I gotta get, ready for work. And I was like, holy shit, wait a minute, it's Saturday. So anyway, guys, I just got back from seeing Transformers 1 for the second time. This movie is amazing. Okay, now I'm gonna stop. But now, I went for this. I'm so happy, I love this. Yo, this is gonna be my new popcorn pill for until like the next movie or something comes out. This definitely got my Ghostbusters beat. Yo, and they had two of these. And this is what I'm saying, fam. No, but for this is what I mean. I like regular ones. Like, they had a Bumblebee head. But I'm like, I don't fucking want that. Like, I like to watch them, stack them, and, choose them. Something like that. But, so this one's got D16. That just sounds wrong. B127. It looks different. Orion Pax Elita 1. I like how everyone has a number in their name except for Orion. The fuck is up with that? But I really love this bucket. I dumped out the popcorn because, oh my God, I feel like they gave me butter and added popcorn instead of reverse. I had no intentions of seeing this movie again today, dude. I was on my way to get my car washed, and I was like, let me go stop and see, because it's right down the street. If they have the movie buckets, like, I'm not trying to. I've already seen the movie, and I plan on seeing it a second time, but I'm lazy. I'm like, fuck it. But when I got there, the fate said 5 o'clock. I was like, it was 4:55, and I was like, fuck it. One, please. I almost bought both, but that would just be extravagant. Like, I'm good. Like, I don't like to buy these. Like, I guess you could say I do collect popcorn pails, but I don't want it to be a habit to where it's like, I'm buying shit that ain't got shit to do with shit. Like I don't want it. Like, I didn't go see Doom, so I didn't want the Doom popcorn pail. Things like that. And I 100% would prefer the 10 pails that are shaped like this. Like, I prefer these. And say these were for sale like at Target or fucking what is that? A Hobby Lobby. It wouldn't be the same. Like, it's like a souvenir. There we go. A souvenir that I would still use. So I'm really happy to get it. I really love the blue. You can still see a little bit of the grease. But I will have my popcorn tonight after I eat my dinner. So that's what that is. Yo, that got me like in a Transformers mood. Like, ooh, I'm about to talk spoilers, non-spoilers. I'm just about to talk about the movie and just talk to the people. So if you haven't seen it, you just don't want to hear, like, I'm talking like we at work. So this is your chance to check out, because I'm not really doing sections. I'm just talking. So first of all, shadafe. That means cheers, I think, in Turkish. Somebody I was dating who was Turkey was like shadafe. I don't know. Shadafe. Salut. But one thing I did notice, or a few things I noticed. First, Megatron's eyes. Watching it a second time and kind of knowing what's coming, you look at different details. His eyes, they were like yellow. And you could see, like, as certain like parts of the movie happen, or as his like, it's almost like his temperament as it changed. They didn't just turn red. Like, you would see like hints of orange, then they were like orange. And then when he finally closed his eyes and opened it, they were red. And I gotta tell you, I got the same feeling I got when I saw it the first time. When he turned into Megatron, and when Orion Pax turned into Optimus, and he said, "Arise, Optimus Prime." That was badass. Another thing I noticed at the end, he did this whole, "I am Optimus Prime," running towards the screen and shit. They synthesized his voice to where he had that. Because at first when I was watching it again, I was like, he just needs a little oomph, But he still is like the amateur Orion Pax with a T-Cog now. But when he was finally Prime and finally like in credits, he had that Optimus Prime. Like, it had like a kind of auto-tune to where it's like, okay, I can't wait to see the next one. I'm all over the place, so there's no rhyme or reason. Do your work, do your chores, go to work type shit. That's the point of this. This ain't for you to look at my black ass. So, the quintessons. First of all, I forgot how like menacing they made them on here, because on the cartoon in the 86 movie, like, they were just some bitches. They weren't nothing special about them. Now, I believe this is just the executioner, because when you see the little squigglies, do I got them here? Like, yeah, I got them right here. I don't have the executioner. So when you see the squigglies, you would naturally think this, but the quintessons have like the multiple faces, or at least they might be redoing it, and they kind of hover with this. I believe that was the executioner or someone who works for them. They didn't quite reveal the villain, kind of like a Thanos type of thing. That's the kind of vibe I'm getting. But damn, were they menacing. And I love the ship, the visuals. Holy shit. I cannot wait to get that in 4K because the ship looks organic. It makes me think of like Bio Booster Armor Guyver. It's like, okay, I like this. Like, oh my God, they look menacing. I want to see Cybertronians battling these motherfuckers. And what's beautiful is if they take their time, because they will strike gold with something like Bumblebee and then just fuck it up with Rise of the Beast. And I mean, I guess they're about to do a collab with G.I. Joe. I mean, I don't really give two fucks. I'm hyped for this. Like, I might go see it. I'm not excited. I don't give a shit because I think they really got something here. I think this is going to be one of those slow burn, word of mouth. It gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And even people who might have a negative opinion, you know, we might rub off on those motherfuckers. Because God knows, I've seen shit one time and I'm like, no way. But it kind of grew on me and I'm like, okay, I fucks with it. So we all know Unicron is like the ultimate badassery villain. He's the equivalent of fucking Galactus, as it were, to put it in perspective of Marvel. So, with that being said, there's no rush. Please just take your time with this. Don't forget about it. Don't put it on the back burner too much. Squeeze every little bit you can out of it, and let's roll into the second one. Let's not wait longer than 2 years. I know this one took forever, but it has momentum. For the love of God, don't. Dude, as I was watching this again, I was like, I see video games. Like, they will be out of their fucking minds if they do a video game, don't do no childish kitty. This had like the High Moon Studios, what was it? The War for Cybertron trilogy feels, but I wouldn't want the visions of War for Cybertron. It was just too washed out. Like, give us some bright color visuals like this movie, which this is a CGI movie. It can't really be that fucking difficult. Like, dude, invest in this. Fucking invest. I see people investing in trash shit, but not in something like they have a golden egg. Like, nourish this. Like, the lure for Cybertron. Take your time. Fuck what everybody else is doing. Fuck what Marvel's doing. Fuck what DC's doing. Fuck what Mario's doing. Fuck what Sonic's doing. Stay focused. Stay focused on your own thing. Stay in your lane. This is you, baby, just like Hitch said. None of this. Ooh, ooh. So I can see, like, because remember, this is before the great war between Decepticons and Autobots. So, man, and Unicron came after they landed on Earth. So I can literally see this being a non-movie, series. Straight up. 3 movies of the Transformers 1, the Autobots and Decepticon war, or actually I feel like they would go to war with the Quintessons first. I don't know. I'm not good at, I can't think of shit because damn. So somewhere within the next 2 movies, Quintessons, it would have to be Quintessons and then Decepticons because, it was Decepticon war that crashed on Earth. But I don't know, but they really are, dude, oh my goodness. Mwah. Excuse me. Then the next 3 movies take place on Earth. With the second movie, the next 3 movies, taking place on Earth, and then the last 3 dealing with Unicron if you want to give everybody something for their money, holy shit, you can incorporate Beast Wars the same way Netflix did, but better. And don't disrespect the characters. Jesus Christ, don't do that. And just kind of melt them together in a cohesive form. Because Marvel did that as well. They kind of expedited shit, but they just kind of melted things together. I don't know, but I really see at least 6 movies out of this. 6 movies, before it becomes kind of when there's a plan, not just because one thing I really don't like about the Michael Bay movies is they were never cohesive. It's like the first one would end, and the second one is who the fuck is that? Where did he come from? I know the cartoon did that shit, but come on, man, Megatron is just back. Last time I saw this motherfucker, he got blown away and dumped in the ocean. Now he's alive? Wait, when? Like, I feel like we missing like several years of shit that happened. Then after that, like, now humans are against us. Like, dude, like, there's so many time skips. So, for the love of God, whoever is in charge, please, God, do not fuck this up. This is, like, I honestly felt like I was watching the first Transformers movie. When I say the first, as if Michael Bay just didn't fucking exist. Like, I have not done that at all. The Turtles didn't do it for me as far as, like, replacing everything that came before, because there was a lot of better shit that came out before Mutant Mayhem. Like, that was cool, but no, like, that was like this can be nurtured. Mutant Mayhem, I'm just like, nah, and I'm still trying to watch it on Paramount. It's not for me. I'm just like, oh God. I've watched it. That is so bad to me. It's so fucking awful. It's not just dog shit, but it's just like, oh, it's boring. And like this, I'm not interested. It's not even, ugh. But yet I can watch the Nickelodeon one over and over again. The more I watch it, the more I'm like, yo, this is the GOAT. I hate to say it because, yeah, I was there for the original. I remember seeing the first episode when it first aired. Matter of fact, I'll tell you a little story for you motherfuckers to make fun of me. I don't give a fuck. I remember I was crying on my mother's knee, and when they showed that first commercial of these crazy looking green reptiles, this was back in the Thundercats Batman days. Like, what the fuck is this? This is new. And you know, it did what it was supposed to do. It grabbed the kids' attention, and I was crying, and it stopped me from crying. I think I burnt my hand on the iron. No, I did something. No, I didn't burn my hand on my iron because I remember my cousin did that at his house, and I just remember a lot of shit. But long story short, this Transformers has something, and I feel like it can stand. Like, with enough nurturing, this can stand there with the greats. Dude, I've never thought about buying MDLX figures, non-transforming figures. Yo, I have all 4 of those motherfuckers pre-ordered because those robot designs look so goddamn sexy that Studio Series is just not doing it justice. It's just not fucking doing it justice. In fact, the way, like, and I'm surprised, and I feel like it's gonna be in 2 years, we will. The shininess of this Megatron, they need to use that now. I'm pretty sure it might be easier to paint certain colors different on plastic. I don't know. Like, I hope that's not the case. I don't make toys. I don't fucking know. But I feel like, yeah, even Sentinel Prime, hold on, they just being lazy. God damn. And the reason why I'm pissed off, because the Studio Series is supposed to be like a better quality, but the shit that I see for pre-order, like the Studio Series from this movie, they don't look like ass, but compared to what I know they can do, they look like dog shit. I'm not excited for those at all. So this type of gold right here, that's how Sentinel Prime's gold should look. He just looked like he got yellow. His eyes don't look like, and I realized the reason why is because they got like circular robot eyes. Sentinel Prime's eyes on that render, because they don't even show the real thing, look like this. It just don't work. And like, that, another thing, back to the movie, I fucking love Sentinel Prime. Dude, I love to hate that motherfucker. Dude, if he was a selectable villain, if he was the villain of the day, like the way I like Joker and shit, I would love this guy. And I think the reason why is because he looks like a happy-go-lucky, you know, Zach Brannigan, if you watch Futurama, not even Skip McMarks if you play Ratchet and Clank. Fuck yeah, who y'all Ratchet and Clank? Where are my Ratchet and Clank supporters? Jack and Dexter, let's go. What was the name of the Star Commander who was like, he was like Hercule type of motherfucker. Picture Hercule, but if Hercule was evil. You know what I mean? I like that. Like, he was like, it's so fucking hilarious. Like, when Starscream got his voice, which I love how Starscream voice sound like. Like, if you ever watched the G.I. Joe, like, Hasbro Pulse, and they got somebody trying to mimic the guy who did original Cobra Command, dude, I've always want to say this, stop. You sound fucking stupid. You sound like somebody trying to sound like somebody. It sounds awful. Like, well, sometimes, no, you sound cringe. But this Starscream, it worked. There's a reason. This Starscream is out of his motherfucking mind. Like, when Megatron, they first, like, were fighting, and I forgot how, dude, there was so many times I was rooting for Megatron, like, yeah. Because you know the boy don't play. He's a villain you like to sometimes vote for secretly. You know you do. Prime. But, like, when he was beating the dog shit out of Starscream, literally like this, you know, Starscream was like, he sounded like Joe Pesci or something, like, is that all you got? Pow, hit me again. I was like, God damn, this dude is nuts. But yeah, so I like that, but the way Sentinel Prime, he's like, Starscream, I've been looking for you. And he was like, using his voice like this. He was like, he laughed. He's like, you sound ridiculous. Shut up. Like, it's fucking hilarious. Like, I normally cringe at like forced comedy and shit. And I was annoyed with Bumblebee the first time around, but not as much this time. Like, I won't lie. Like, I was like, I'd rather enjoyed this as much as I did, if not more, the second time around. But, Sentinel Prime, he's like hilarious. Like when he was like, I mean, this is all spoilers, sir. So like he was branding the Decepticon symbol on D16 because Megatronus is like his hero. And that's why I love it. He was like, you know, he always looked up the Sentinel Prime protocol, all that kind of shit. And he's just finding out it's all the ways. But he was like, Megatronus, I can tell you like him. Now he was like, you'll never be as good as him. He was like, I don't know, I am pretty awesome. It's just fucking hilarious, but fucking love that fucking movie. Phone started messing up, so I kind of lost train of thought. But yo, I hope this does well. I really look forward to the toys that come out. I mean, contrary to belief, no, they're not. This ain't the 80s. I just hope they handle this with care. I really hope they handle this with care. So anyway, I'm just excited, especially about my popcorn. But anyway, so yeah, hope y'all like this. And if you haven't seen it, please go see it. I'm not saying please like because it supports. I feel like it's gonna do well, but do yourself a favor, go see this. And I really think kids are gonna love this. But yeah, there were like some dark times. And one last thing I really loved, I loved how Optimus was like rallying up the miners, mine workers. Not miners, but and then they become Autobots. I fucking love that. And yet again, watching Optimus Prime when he became Prime, like whooping ass, and then him versus Megatron, this is very fucking good. So go check it out. Just want to talk to y'all about that. As you might see, I have Squeeze play out because I am about to go to Michael Mercer or something and see the history of Squeeze player. I'm about to go to somebody because I don't know shit about him, because I feel like I'm going to put him up in my Japanese collection because he looks like a Power Master based on these little doodads. So anyway, hope y'all enjoyed this. Comment, subscribe. Holla back at your boy. Hoo-yah.